Good evening. Thanks for joining us for the news at 10. I'm Karina Corral.
And I'm Richard Gearhart. Voters will decide whether Oceano stays part of the Five Cities Fire Authority. If approved by voters in March, residents in Oceano will keep their current fire service, but at a cost.
KSBY's Melissa Newman joins us live from the newsroom. Melissa, how much will taxes go up?
Richard and Karina, it ends up being about $15 added on to property taxes for people in Oceano in order to keep the Five Cities Fire Authority as their emergency service. Now tonight, the city of Grover Beach passed a resolution in favor of this ballot measure passing.
When you call 911, you expect first responders to be there within a few minutes, but that rapid response has been tested recently in Oceano. A lack of funding has forced the Five Cities Fire Authority station within the community to close several times due to staffing shortages, as the current funding structure doesn't allow for enough full-time employees.
They frequently come to my neighborhood. I live in one of the senior mobile home parks in Oceano, of which there are 7. And I believe 5 of them are composed of senior citizens. And I'm so aware that minutes matter when you need an emergency response.
The Oceano Community Services District says putting a tax measure on the ballot in March will help keep full-time staffing and pay for new equipment. The CSD estimates homeowners will pay an extra $15 a month on their property tax bills, adding up to about $400,000 from the community each year.
Unlike cities, community services districts don't have the various revenue streams available to fund these services. We rely solely on property taxes, whereas the cities can rely on transient occupancy taxes, sales taxes. Grover Beach has a cannabis tax.
On Monday, Grover Beach City Council members passed a resolution in support of the measure increasing the amount Oceano contributes. Currently, both Arroyo Grande and Grover Beach pay more for the service than Oceano.
So 1 out of every 5 service calls in this community is responded to by an engine coming out of the Oceano Station 3.
Some community members are hesitant about adding another tax, but others argue the alternatives could be even more expensive.
It's worth that much to me, knowing that we'll have some more security.
Now, in order for this ballot measure to pass, it requires a 2/3 vote from the community on that March 3rd primary. In the newsroom, Melissa Newman, KSBY News.
All right, Melissa, thank you. The Oceano CSD plans on passing a resolution in support of the tax measure on Wednesday, and Arroyo Grande will be addressing the issue next week.